Hey Charles, my name is Devin from SEO Dallas, Texas. I spoke to Anna yesterday, and I'm just making this quick free custom video to show you 3 easy ways that you can beat your competition online starting today. And Charles, you might be asking, Devin, why are you making me a video like this? And the reality is, I found out a while back that there's a lot of small business owners out there that are spending the majority of their time doing what they're supposed to, which is taking care of their customers and doing the right thing by them. And they typically don't have the time to learn how to make the internet work for them and bring in more of those customers. And I also found by giving out these free attack plans, at the end of it all, there's still a few business owners who end up raising their hand and saying, you know what, Devin, I like you. I see you've got some tricks up your sleeve and you can make this happen for me. I still want you to take care of this for me. So if you want me to help you with your marketing, just give me a call at the end of this. If you want to just take this free attack plan and apply it to your own website, by all means, that's totally okay. I just ask you to give me some feedback to help me grow. So without further ado, the 3 things I'm going to talk about today are going to be content, citations, and then backlinks. So content is anything that Google's crawlers will see when they're trying to rank a website. And the content is going to be all the words in your front page, what your images are saved as, and then what text is behind your images. So first off, looking at your website, it is a really, really nice looking website. I love the color scheme on it. As far as content goes, it may be a little lacking. I'll check right now. But to be considered an authoritative website in Google's eyes, you're going to want to have at least 1,500 words. And that was what it was back in the day. It's a little closer to 2,000 nowadays. You're sitting at right at 662. So I would definitely boost that up for anywhere from another 900 words up to another 1,600 or 1,400 words. That way Google will start to see you as authoritative, and content is king in this industry. And another good little tip for you is whatever you save your images as also counts as content. So you could save those as keywords. For example, in your industry, it would be like Dallas Plumbing or Dallas Plumbers or Dallas Plumbing Service. So I would rename all your images on this website and change it to that. Okay. Looking at your competitors, you have DallasPlumbing.com. These are the number 1 guys. When you type in Dallas Plumbing, they've got a ton of content. All right, ton of content. So honestly, when you're in a big city, Dallas, if you really want to ensure that you have that number 1 spot, I wouldn't just stop at 2,000. I put a good 2,500 words up to 3,000 words on that front page just to make sure Google knows that you're an authority in this industry. And if you look at like Texas Green Plumbing, they're also on the front page. Their page is loading really slow, which gives you an upper hand. That Google does rank based off of that, but they do have a ton of content. So I would, again, in your industry, I would go for about 2,000 words up to about 3,000 words just to make sure that you're considered an authority in Google's eyes and you're being ranked for keywords such as like Dallas Plumbing, Dallas Plumbers, stuff like that. The next thing you're going to want to look at is backlinks, because content is king, but it's not everything. It's just a part of the puzzle. And to get the extra little boost in organic searches, Google looks at how many other websites within your industry are pointing back at you and giving you links, because those links can lead to more traffic. Now, not all backlinks are created the same. Like, you're going to get a lot more power from another plumbing company linking back to you than you would if like a pizza delivery company was linking back to you. Obviously, you're not delivering pizzas. So I use a tool for this to check out the back end of websites. This is what Google sees. It's called Ahrefs. You could use it. It's good for search engine optimization. It costs roughly about $1,000 a month, depending on what plan you use, but it shows you a lot of really good information. So it shows over the past 3 months that your website has been declining in ranks. So you've been losing traffic. You can even see over the last month, 5 less people started showing up. You're being found for 504 keywords. You have 53 websites pointing at you, that leading you to 590 backlinks. Now, to look at your competitors, you've got Dallas Plumbing, the number 1 guys. They have 280 websites linking back to them, leading them to 3.6 thousand backlinks. And then you also have Texas Green Plumbing. They got 93 referring domains, getting them 181 backlinks. So in your industry, in your condition, what I would do to make sure you take that number 1 spot, I would add on a minimum of about 230 other websites, but that would only make you equal with Dallas Plumbing. If you really want to dominate the market, I would add on another 300 to 350 websites pointing back at you and try to keep them within the plumbing niche. That way, Google sees that you're really an authority when it comes to plumbing, and they're going to put you at that number 1 spot in Google, which is going to get you a ton of traffic, okay? The last thing you're going to want to look at is citations. And the reason why you want to look at citations is because if you type in like Dallas Plumbers or Dallas Plumbing, well, they come up right away. Dallas Plumber. Here you go. So when someone needs a plumber in Dallas, they're going to type in Dallas Plumber, and the first thing they're going to see is Google Guaranteed. This is pretty new, but it's really good. It's a type of paid advertising. It does require some certification, so it'll take a little bit of time, but the leads are typically pretty darn good. They're not trash leads, so I would recommend getting the start on your website if you haven't done it yet. And then when it comes down to the standard ads that we're used to, they just don't work the way they used to, like as well. A couple reasons. One, there's a lot of ad blockers out there, so people don't even see them pop up. But two, there's a large group of people who don't even click on those ads just because of previous past experiences before they started vetting people for the type of ads they put up. So where most people start to look is right here in the Google My Business Google Map Pack ranking. And how you get up here is based off of how many citations you have. And citations are anywhere where your name, your address, and your phone number is listed in different directories across the web. Now you might be asking, what is a directory and how do I get into those? Directories are any websites that allow a business to upload their own information. So you're talking about like Yelp, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Facebook, LinkedIn. These are all places that you can go and list your website's information and get yourself into this top spot. And a good strategy to do this is to look at all of the other companies in your area, see what directories they're being listed in, go list yourself in those exact same directories, and that'll at least make you equal. But if you really want to dominate the market and make sure you're the #1 spot taking all that traffic, you're going to want to add some more on top of that. Most people in this industry have anywhere from like 40 citations all the way up to about 120. We have a list of 500 you can use if you want to work with us, but that's what I'd recommend to make sure you're taking all that traffic. So that's all I've got for you, Charles. I really appreciate you taking the time to look at this. And again, what I went over today was content, backlinks, and citations. I'd get your website up to another 2,000, up to 2,500, 3,000 words to make sure you're considered an authority. Add on another 250 to 300 websites linking back to you, so Google again boosts you to that #1 spot on their organic search results. And then add on some citations. Go look at your competitors' directories, what they're being listed in, take those same directories and add some more on top. That's going to get you the maximum amount of traffic and really grow your business. If you want to do that yourself, by all means, go ahead. I just ask you give me some feedback, whether it's by text message, email, or just giving me a call and chatting for a few minutes. If you want me to take care of this for you, or you just have some more questions on how I can help you, you can go to our website. It's SEODallasTexas.com, and you can give us a call. It's 214-441-6737. If you go on our page on mobile, you can also click right here. It'll go right to our phone. But that's all I have for you. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this, and have a great day.